Namashishtam manava Ushachiputram atra Rupam tasya grajamuri purim Matulim bhutva Radha kunda pariva Ahorarika Maharaja Pratus Pratitapaya Sri Guru Tamnatos Puravi Gaura Chandrai Radhikari Dadari Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah. Each day I try to be very good. So we have been discussing the definition of the Mahabharata little by little, step by step by step. So yesterday we began to discuss this, the third symptom, the third condition, that is Yavad Ashray Vritti. And we discussed the meaning of Yavad and Ashray, and so today I'll discuss the meaning of Vritti. Our Srila Vishwanath Thakur, he says that here the word vritti has been used. That means the kriya, the action of Mahabharata, not the satta. Satta means the actual, existence, not the existence of Mahabharata, only its kriya. And the significance is this, is that if by the association of Radhika or any gopi in the stage of Mahabharata, then the Mahabharata, the effect will appear in the heart of another creature, another gopi, or trees or birds, or any effect will come to them. If it were Yavad Ashray Satta, it would indicate that that Mahabharata was already dormant in that person, and then by the association of that gopi, then it's manifesting. So that would be Yavad Ashray Satta. So he's saying, no, the word vritti has been used because this Mahabharata is not present in all creatures. And especially Madanakya Mahabharata is not present in anyone, not even in Chandravali, not even in Lalita and Vishaka. It's not there. And therefore, the phrase has been used, Yavad Ashray Vritti. Only the Kriya, that is only the function of that bhav, is having an effect on that person. Then afterwards, then if they are not in that association, then it's not with them. So it's only coming from the other person. It is not present in the others at all. And therefore, this is why in our Sampradaya, we are especially Ananya Sri Radha Para Kamala Dasya Ikarasati Hare Range Swapna Samaye Swapane Napi Dadati Balat Krsna Kurbar Sakivir Kibapya Chartika Pudasyo Medeti Pralapati Chahas Mamatma Chahasati. Srila Prabhu Saraswati Thakur, he's saying that the maid servants of Radharani, Ananya Sri Radha Pada Kamala Dasya Ikarasati, they have one pointed dedication to serving the lotus feet of Radhika and relishing that grass. Hare Range Sangam Sapana Samaye Napi Dadati. Even in their dreams, they don't meet their think or desire, even in their dreams of meeting themselves independently with Sri Krishna. So Balat Krishna Kurbar Satyavidi Tamapya Chartika. If Krishna will catch them by the choli, then then they say no. But Radhika will watch and she's laughing. But it gives great joy to Radhika how they resist Sri Krishna. So the Ashray, Yavad Ashray Vritti, those who are one pointed in the service of Radhika, then they are greater Ashray. They have more eligibility, more adhikar for the Vritti of Radhika's bhav to come to them. So Srila Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami, he said, Satya Sri Radhaya Braja Kumada Vidor Ladini Nama Shakti Sarangsa Prema Valya Kishalaya Dala Pushpadi Tulya Satulya Siktayam Krishna Leela Mrita Rasa Nichaya Ulla Santam Mamusyam Jatulla Sam Swaseika Shatagunam Adhikam Santi Yatam Chitram Shatagunam Adhikam Santi Nachitram. This is not astonishing. The meaning is that Radharani is like a creeper that can fulfill all the desires of Sri Krishna. And her Sakhis, they are like the leaves and the flowers and the manjaris. So when the nectar, Krishna Leela Amrita, is poured on that creeper, then, Yatataro Mula Nisechanena Yanti Tat Skanda Bajokasaka. It is said when you water the root of the tree, then all the leaves and branches get the benefit. So in the same way, when the nectar of Krishna's Leela is poured on the creeper, on Srimati Radhika, then the leaves and the flowers and the manjaris, they experience 100 times more ullas, more joy, than if Sri Krishna had directly met with them. Why? Because Yavadashrai Griti. This is the meaning of Yavadashrai Griti. So in Sri Alanka Kostuba, there Srila Kavikanapur, he said, Patatra Srei Sasra Bhavati Pulake Jata Pulakaha Smite Bhati Smera Sumali Mani Jate Sumalina Anasadya Swali Mukaram Abhidiksha Swabadanam Sukam Badu Kamba Kimapi Kataniyam Mrigadrisha. Sri Krishna was astonished. Sri Krishna was looking at Radhika and looking at her Sakhis. And he was realizing something. He said, "Oh Radhika, if you Sakhis are not present, then you may need to look in a mirror. And by seeing yourself in that mirror, you can understand how you look, how you're expressing so many emotions. But if your Sakhis are present, then there's no need of a mirror. Why? Patata Srei Sasya Bhavati. When the teardrops appear in your eyes, the teardrops are appearing in the eyes of your Sakhis. When your hairs are standing on end, then the hairs of your Sakhis are standing on end. When you are smiling brightly, same smile is shining in the face of your Sakhis. And when you become discouraged, when you become sad, malina, then you see that depression in the face of your Sakhis. So you only need a mirror if your Sakhis are not present. So these are some of the ways in which our acharyas have expressed this astonishing symptom of Mahabhav, Yavad Ashray.
Vrindavana Bihari Lal ki jai. Shri Radha Madan Mohan Dev Ju ki jai. Shri Dan Keli Granth ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Hari Bo. Shri Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Shri Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai Shri Radha Hari Govind Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai Shri Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Puran Purushottamaya. Om Jayati Parashara Sunu Satyavati Hridaya Nandano Vyaso Yasyasya Kamalgaltam Vagmaya Mamritam Jagat Pivati Vishwasarga Visargadi Navalakshan Lakshatam Shri Krishna Khyam Param Nam Jagadham Namamitat Hridayasya Preranaya Pravartito Hambara Rupopi Tasya Hare Padkamalam Vande Shri Chaitanya Devasyo Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padkamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamvitanscha Radha Krishna Pranay Vipute Radhini Shakti Rasmat Ekatmana Bapu Pura Dehi Bhidam Gatau Chaitanyaksham Prakat Madhuna Tadvayam Chaikyamaptam Radha Bhavadyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Naruttamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamdire Kripayati Yadi Radha Badhita Shesh Badha Kim Param Avasishtam Pushti Maryadi Orme Yadi Vadat Chikinchit Smera Hasu Vitashri Dujvar Manipankya Mukti Shuktya Tatakim Narayana Namah Narayana Namah Naruttamaya Namah Devyai Saraswati Namah Vyasaya Namah Namo Dharmaya Mahate Namah Krishnaya Vedase Brahmanebhyo Namaskritya Dharman Vakshe Sanatanan Vanchakal Parveshya Krapa Sindhye Vicho Pattanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. We were just listening Yavadashra Bhakti. If Shri Radhika is getting meeting with Shri Krishna and she is getting a extreme joy, then all Sakhi are just a mirror, as whatever is in the men, that thing is reflected in the mirror. In the same way, Sakhi has the same features as Shri Radhika Radharani has here in the same place. And if Sakhi is meeting with Shri Krishna, she is not getting at all any joy. She is getting, but that joy is very few in the comparison of Shri Radharani. Yathataro Mool Nisheshinena So in the same Shri Radha. So the Vaishnava Acharya always desires that we should have the bhav of a manjari rather than naika. Padabje ho taubina varatasi mevo nanyat kadap samay vaniti yache. Sakshayate mam namos satyam asyayate mam supposed satyam. So Das Goswami says that I want only to be the mate of Shri Radharani, not of a beloved of Shri Krishna. I do not want to be the gopi. That means Naika. I do not want to be Naika. I want to be the maid servant of Shri Radharani. And the sukh is very beautifully, it was described that sukh of Shri Manjari Sakhigan is 100 times. 100 means infinite, not 100. So 100 times more than the, yes, infinite. Then the sukh of having the company of Shri Krishna. So that is much more great. So that is Yavadashra Bhakti. Actually, the sukh is resting in Shri Radhika, and from the kindness of Shri Radharani, it is coming and it is manifesting and it is given, cultivated in the other hearts. So that is the, and that is in the form of a vritti. The gross is in Shri Radharani and vritti is in other persons. So the original origin is Sri Radharani, and cross is Sri Radharani, and other wherever the joy is coming, that is only the vritti. Vritti means in few and limited portions the thing is manifested. That is called vritti. Vritti means vartan. It is also resting there in a little form, in a little quantity. That is called vritti. Shri, and those all qualities are very beautifully described in Keli Kaumudi. And where this whole thing was, yes. So where all this thing is the conversation and the quarreling, and in this way the promotion of that prem is being shown in their conversation. Shri Lalita became somewhat not aggressive, and she became some mild. And Shri Krishna is noticing it, and that Shri Lalita is being mild. So Shri Radhika, Shri Krishna is now getting increasing towards Shri Radha. And Lalita and Shri Radhika is having the joke, friendly joke, and Shri Lalita is saying that I am very much clever in Assam Bani, but you are clever in Assam Bang. That means Kamdev. And Vishakha, in this context, Vishakha is saying, I kalaha lolupta bismarit dharma. Oh, Lalita, you are very much greedy in doing kalaha with Shri Krishna. So I lolupta, kalaha lolupta bismarit dharma. It is 364th. 103 के last में 103 is at the last. So Vishakha, I kalaha lolupta bismarit dharma. Dharme viram. Oh Lalita, you are, Vishakha is saying to Lalita, you are continuously quarreling with Shri Krishna, and you are very much greedy in that quarreling. And you have forget and violated your dharma. Tai yagyikai sandeshya preshtam asmakam. That it was already instructed by the yagya, the person who are performing that yagya. They have instructed us that yat hayanga havaniyam hayangarim hananti bhi. While you are carrying that ghee or that butter for yagya to be offered to devata, yushma bhi kulangananam kul kanyanam ba dushan karni drishtikshopopi sarvathana kartabhyaha. You should not even see the person who have ever made any kul kanya or kulangana, giving him any blame, any dushan. So who has done any wrong activity, wrong attitude, who have the wrong attitude for any kulangana or kul kanya, you should not even see him. And hadik twaya punha unmatteya moheno Mohir Jalpantya. But you are continuously discussing and quarreling with this Mohan, who is very much famous for for giving the blame and the dosh to Kulkanyaka. So you should not talk to a kami like Krishna. Shri Krishna is very much very much defamed that he is always he always defends the other Kulkanyaka. So Kulkanyanam Dushan Karni, Kami Jani. Shri Krishna is Kami and district Chopopina Kartabhya. You should not even see Krishna. But Hadik Tvaya Puna Unmatya. You are so mad that Mohin with your ignorance. Moham ev jalpantya. You are continuously speaking and having the conversation. Moh means unnecessary, fruitless. Moh means fruitless. Amog means that gives any fruit. And moh means that is fruitless. So moham jalpantya. Bahukalam vachanam ashritam. For so many times you are using this talking. So Lalte, remain away from us. You became polluted. Yes, polluted. So you became polluted. You don't touch us because you are continuously talking to Sri Krishna and quarreling, while it was instructed that you should not even see a kami person, but you are not only seeing, but you are continuously quarreling with Sri Krishna. That this kamijan, and Sri Lanta Vishadam Abhiniyo is showing and he is acting very much regretted. So Vishadam Abhiniyo, that Vishakhe Sushtu Kathesi Sarvam Mugdhya Maya Vismritam. You are saying correct. I forget. I was mistaken. Tat Chintayatam Kimat Nishkritam. How I can repent it. Atone. How the atonement can be done. So just to suggest me how the atonement of this offense can be done. This atonement of this auspicious thing can be done. And Vrinda is smiling and saying, Yagya Purushasya Vrishnoho Anusmaranam Eva Muneha Sarva Aga Vidvansanam Vyaharanti. The Muni has decided that if a person has committed any offense or any impious or sin, so he should always chant and recite the name of Vishnu. So Rishi has given this way to get returnment of that sin. Tat smaretam asam. So you should smaran, you should remember Vishnu. And Shri Lalita is saying Vishnu, Vishnu. In this way, with the toe of the neck of his her toe, she is just touching his nose. Vishnu. With his thumb, she is just touching. And in Shastra, it is said that the ears and nose, those are considered to be the teeth. So if a person does not have water anywhere, then if he touches his ears. So ears are considered to be the teeth. And sometimes the sacred thread and nose even. And sometimes while a person is making water and doing for the natural call, then that sacred thread that was also covered on the placed on the ear, because as that is Vishnu, Sri Yajnapavi is considered to be Vishnu or Sri Narayan or Brahma, and we are not in at that time in a pure and pious position. So we will place the deity on the teeth. Then we will go, we will be in the dirty place. So in this way, the Yajnapavi is Brahma, the sacred thread, and that is placed and that is covered on the wrapped on the ear. So that is that ear is considered to be the teeth. So this is the logic. So Sri Lalita is just touching with his thumb, his nose and his ears. And before Sandhya, normally, Dve Pramajyo, Dve means twice. Pramajyo means just touching one's nose. He starts Sandhya. Dve Pramajyo, Sakrit Apaho Paspashyo. Once he touches the up, means the water, Paran Padu Prokshati, he will sprinkle his hand and Padam and Shiraha, that is Brahma, Chakshushi, those are Surya Chandra, Nasike, that is Pran, and third, that is considered to be the teeth. So he just touches to start the ritual or sandhya or the servicing of Sri Prabhu, Smarana of Sri Prabhu. So in the same way, Sri Lalita, while she is not at this time, she is not getting the butter and tears, then she only touches his ear. Sometimes it is fine that a person who is remembering Shri Gurudev, sometimes he, first of all, he touches his ear. That means Shri Gurudev is tears, and to serve, I am being prepared, and so that I am taking part by only touching the teeth. And sometimes the pranam was also done in Vedic Paddhati. The swastikakar, being swastikakar, the pranam is being done. Chatusara Paryantam Gopramridya. So this is also, we sometimes we do pranam in this way, sometimes in this way. That means Kshama Prarthana. Yes. So in Dakshina it is, yes. So it is also done. So that is swastik akar. The form is made swastik, and due to that, by that we are begging Kshama Prarthana, doing for that of
begging forgiveness.
Begging, yes. So begging Kshama. So for that is done. So Sri Lalita is doing this, and she's saying, Lalita is saying, swastik. Yes, swastik akar. Yes. This is also a but the proper way is this.
When they do, they sit and they go up.
Yes. That is a punishment.
Like a teacher.
Yes.
Teacher will tell students. So,
but the actual thing is the ears are considered to be teeth, and we are taking bath in the teeth. in a pious holy water.
Tirtha.
Yes. So Karna is considered Tirth. So Lalta. Yes. Vishadam Agni Vishakhe Sushtam Kathayasi Maya Mugdhya Vismrita Tachintetam. So Brinda is saying and Lalta Vishnu is Kirtanti Nasikam Avispashyo Karnam Spashati. Touching his nose and she is touching his yeah. And Shri Krishna is smiling and saying, Lalte Satyam Vidushitasi. Of course, you are polluted. So you get the pollution. So you are polluted. Pollution.
दूषित करना होता है
yes.
और polluted दूषित हो गई.
Polluted. So satyam vidushitasi. You are polluted. Tadat tarsa samnidehi. You come to me. Because I am considered to be Sakshat Vishnu. So let me embrace you so that you get fully purified. So Sadhyeva Dosh Asprishtam Karvani. Immediately I will make you purified. Iti Anusutyo. Saying this, Bhujashlesham Natayati. Shri Krishna embraces Shri Radhika and she acts as if he has touched Shri Lalita. And in Sanskrit Natak, this is instructed by Shri Bharatmuni that Duradhanam Badham Yuddham Surtam Bhojanam Vastaparvartanam Shayanam. These some activities are prohibited that will not be shown on the stage. Duradhana means the journey of a far that will not be shown because it is not possible to show. In folk stages, it is possible. A person is saying that, yes, I am going to Badrinath. And just he will create 2 rounds of the stage and he say, now I am reached Badrinath. So that is possible in folk stage, but in Sanskrit drama, it will not be shown because that is in film mode. It is possible, but in drama on stage it is not possible. So Duradhanam, Badham, the Badh is as it is very disgusting. So the stamping and association was not shown, never in Sanskrit. It will be always noticed by conversation of the persons, by dialogues. So Duradhanam, Badham, Yuddham. In this way, the bhojan, that is also secret. So that should not be shown on the stage. Bhojanam. Isi prakar, the changing of the clothes, that is creates a shyness. So that is not allowed on the stage. In the same way, the meeting and embraces, that is also prohibited in Sanskrit drama on the stage. That will not be shown.
What is the changing clothes called?
So changing of the clothes, one will not change the clothes on the stage. It is shown.
What is it called in Sanskrit?
Basta Parivartana.
Basta Parivartana.
Basta Parivartana. Yes. So Duradhanam, Badham Yuddham, Bhojanam, Basta Parivartana, Rati. These are not shown. So yes. So Shri So now Shri Krishna is going to, so only he is acting of embracing, not actually embracing. So she is doing the action only. So
And Shayanam also. Shayanam.
Shayanam, yes, the sleeping, that is not, because it is also sometimes creates the shyness. So these things are, and the yuddha, that is not, that will not be shown, because the yuddha, then a person will only move the sword, but he will not fight actually. So that cannot be shown on the stage, because the army and troops cannot be kept shown in the on the stage. So these things are prohibited in Sanskrit dramaturgy. So यहाँ पर श्री कृष्ण इति अनुसत्य भुजाश्लेषम नाटयति, just he is spreading his arms and only doing the action of that. And Lalita sadhosam apsitya, immediately she escapes from that. And Sanirvedam, and showing the disgustness, nirved disgustness, hanta par kalatra mlapan vilas sahasik. Oh Krishna, you are always have the dare to pollute the par kalatra, the other kalatra. That means to other ladies. So par kalatra mlapan vilas. This is your joy, this is your game, this is your entertainment, that you always try to pollute the other ladies. Kul balika ham. And I Kul balika, you have touched me and dushitas me, and you make me polluted. Then what I shall do? And Shri Lalita says, Lalte, Shri Radha says, Lalte, asmat sangha punam apehi, remove away from us, as you are touched by this kami. As you are touched by this kami, and you became polluted. So you are untouchable. So remain away from us.
Far away.
So asma sangha purnam apehi, you apehi, go away from us. Yat ratin sparsh kalankitasi, because ratin, that means who always likes to meet with the other persons, other ladies. You got the sparsh of that person, so you are polluted. So sparsh kalankitasi, you are kalankit. So don't touch us. Ratindak means spiritual, who steals the other lady. So Ratindak, Shri Krishna has touched you, so you are polluted and you remain away from us. And Shri Lalita saying, oh, no, I was just joking. Shri Krishna has not touched me. I am not touched by Shri Krishna. I was only joking that Shri Krishna has touched me. But all Sakhi said, no, we do not, we cannot trust that actually Shri Krishna has touched or not. But you remain. If there is any confusion, then you should be remain away from us, and you should not touch me, us. We are in the apras, untouchable, and you are in suppress. So now you cannot touch us. So Radhika, asatya bhashini, vigyatam vigyatam. You are touched by Shri Krishna. I know it well that you are actually touched by Shri Krishna because Kritabhyuthani tab tanu rohani eva sakshitvam tanmanti. Now the Rome, the hairs, those are standing in your body. Those show that Shri Krishna has touched you. So this orientation is showing that Shri Krishna has touched you. Unless this is not found. Such a standing of Rome hairs cannot be found. Proof. Proof. So, Krita Abhyuthanani, that means who is standing, Tab Tanu Rohani, Tab hairs, Tab Rom, Sakshatam Tanvanti. They are witness that Shri Krishna has touched you. So they are standing. And now Shri Krishna, Lalita proceed to Shri Krishna and said, Ratanari Sushtuk Shubitasmi, by you, due to you, I am so much insulted here. And you made me so much, you placed me in so much trouble. Shubitasmi. Yatvaya vidushitam. Because you have tolerated me. Mam sakhyo naspushanti. And my sakhi, they are also not touching me. Ato, please do one thing. As you have touched me, you touch all these five. Because this is a proverb. This is a proverb that na dukho panchami saha. If 5 persons are there, then they all feel themselves in easy position. That we all are one. 5 panchmil kije kaja, hare jeet na ave laja. If a thing is done in a group, then a individual person does not feel the shyness. So panchmil kije kaja, so na dosho, na dukham panchami saha. If a person is with his company, then he does not feel very much dukkha. So, as you have touched me, so you touch to Yatha prakriti bhavati. This thing became practical. So, you should do according to that. Tatha kare. Being motivated by Shri Lalita, Shri Krishna, now moving toward Shri Champaklata ji. First of all, he moves to Champaklata. And Champaklate, Payodharoleki Dirgha Shakoyam Tamalaha. You see that I am just like a Tamal Vriksha who is so great that he can touch, scraping even the Payodhar. That means the clouds. So in the same way, Payodhar has 2 minutes. But there is clouds as well as I am going to touch you. So Payodharon Lekhi, Dirgha Shakha, and Shakha has 2 minutes. Shakha means arms and Shakha means the branches of the Tamal. As this Tamal Vriksha is touching to the clouds, in the same way, my arms are also eager to touch you. Tad anena malabhyo parfullabhav. As you are Champak Lata, a creeper, and creeper always required a support of a tree. So in the same way, you embrace me, you come to me, and you take shelter of me. So, mam alamya parifulla bhav. If the creeper is lying on the ground, it will not give flowers. And if it is just wrapped around the tree, then it will give flowers. So, prafulla bhav, just touching me, you became prafull. Bloom. She champaklatai sakampam kinchit apsartya. She becomes away from there. So this shows that no Sakhi wants the direct milan of Shri Krishna. He always wants to make Shri Radhika with Shri Krishna. And the meeting of Shri Radhika Krishna creates much more joy than their own self-meeting. So that is the main thing. Tattat bhavamayi rati is better than the sambhogechhamayi rati. Yes.
Champa normally is a tree, but here it says it's a lata.
Champa, there is also two things are there. Yes. Two types. There are two types of that vegetable. One is in the champak vriksha, and sometimes it is champak lata. So creeper is there. So there are two types, creeper and tree. Both are there. Yes, that's right. Amra lata is also there. And amra vriksha is also there. Mango. Yes. Amra lata and amra vriksha. Both are described. हाँ लता भी होती है, आम की कोई लता होती है, आम की लता भी होती है, आम की लता खूब वर्णन किया है, मैंगो क्रीपर. So she Champaklata. Now Champaklata is checking Shri Krishna, डांट रही है, फटकारती है,
Scolding him.
Scold.
Scold.
S. अच्छा SCO.
SC. Scold.
Scold. So she simply is scolding. A child punarapi lalta में नाम करो. Don't come to me. Go to lalta. Again. Go to lalta again. Because this is a proverb that na shayana patatyadha. Who is lying on the ground, he cannot fall. Very fine. If a person is on the height, then he will fall down. But a person who is already lying on the ground, he cannot fall. So this lalta is became bhrishta. So again you touch her rather than making us falling down. So child punarapi lalta mein mlanam karo. Lalta is already mlan. And so you go and make him much more dirty or mlan, much more mlan. So not to us. Nashayana patatera. Iti bachan shruyate. Because it is found that the person who is sleeping, he cannot count. So this bachan is shruyate. Shri Lata says, Api naam priya sakhim vishakham kathinoru panch shakha pashovitam acharat prekshishye. Can I see this Vishakha, whose name is Vishakha? That means without shakha, without branches. This Vishakha will also get so many branches and so many new leaves and new flowers. So can I see? I am very much interested and very much keen to see it. So Acharat Prekshishye. can I see Shri Vishakha in this way? With Panch Shakhok Sulitam, 5 Shakha, by 5 Shakha, can I see her Panch, and Panch Shakha means the palm. And Panch Shakha is 5 main branches. So, so can I see Shri Vishakha in this way? And Shri Krishna, that means she is provoking, she is motivating Shri Krishna to go to Vishakha. So Lalita is provoking her. Lalita is motivating Shri Krishna. And Shri Krishna getting this motivation. Vishakhe Taruna Lingata Suchaya Bhava. Come on, and embracing this, being embraced by this tree, you also became Suchaya, as you are Vishakha without branches. Now you will get so many branches, so you Suchaya became full of the shadows. Suchaya Bhava. Shades. Tat itaha champak latev ma bhangam upayasi. So like champak lata, don't escape from me. You come to me. And in this way, Shri Krishna goes to Shri Vishakha. And in this way, Shri Vishakha, who was previously resisting Shri Krishna the most, now she is provoking Shri Krishna to touch every gopi. The other, his action is quite changed. Who was resisting Shri Krishna the most, and now she is most making Shri Krishna to touch everything. Lalita. So Lalita is changing whole activities. Vishakha Tulnam Apsaranti. Vishakha immediately Apsaranti means escapes from them and says, Kalankini Lalte. What a beautiful abuse is this. It's a Sakhi. The Sakhi is, she is abusing Kalankani Lalte. You are yourself having the blames, full of blames. Kalankani, Kalank. And you want to make me also full of blame. So Kalankani Lalte. Vidushyat nirlajjaha swayam dushtaha paranapi. This is a proverb. She uses a proverb that vidushyat nirlajjaha, the person who does not have any shame, he is swayam dushtaha. So himself he is blamed, but he want to make the other persons also blamed. Swam Dishta Paranapi. You want to make me, us also Dushta, full of sin. So Vidushyat Nirlajjaha. You Nirlajja, you want to, oh Lalita, you Nirlajja, you want to make us also like you. Swam Dishta Paranapi. Iti Bachana Pramanam Karto. You are just proving these proverbs. So, Bachana Pramanam Karto. Ta. Then tat suprakatam eva tav akutam alam alikena vilakshan bhaveno drishtya chinta kulasu asmasu atarkitam shukrasya yoga kartasitvam daiveno. Shri Vishakha is saying that tat suprakatam eva tav akutam. By gestures we can Akut means gestures. Gestures. By gestures, we can imagine that you are yourself polluted and you want to make us even polluted. Alam aliken vilakshana bhavena. So don't pretend that you are very pure and you do not want to touch Sri Krishna. So alam aliken vilakshana bhavena. Don't try to show that you are not interested in Sri Krishna. Dishtya chinta kulasu asmasu. We persons are very much chintakul, were perturbed at this time. And fortunately, it is our fortune. Fortunately, atarkitam shuklasi yogyam kratasi. Sri Krishna has touched you, and in this way, you are the most appropriate person who can fulfill, who can bear the whole tax. So whatever tax is done, you yourself is bearing that. And so Shri Krishna has touched you, and this is by chance, by daimeno. So the God, the destiny has created this position that Shri Krishna has already touched you. So now we are very easily and very happily we are offering you to Shri Krishna. Very nature, as Sakhi has this position, they do not have any hesitation and they can asankoch buddhi. They do not have sankoch any. In the same way, Shri Vishakha, Lalita, these are abusing each other with their friendship, in their friendship, and they are saying that atarkitam daikavino. By chance, fortunately, the destiny has created this position that Shri Krishna has touched you, and now we are giving you to Shri Krishna. So, Supritam eva akutam alam alikeni vilakshana. What you want, you was thinking, you was wishing, the destiny has created that. So as you was desiring, according to your desire, the destiny has given this opportunity to you, and for our fortune, we were very much perturbed of how we should pay the tax. So this our problem was also solved, and in this way the eka kriya dvarsakari prasiddha, the one thing is solving the two things, to kill two birds with one stone. So this is also being done. Ansaranti became very much angry to Vishakha. So Radha Sadhusan Vishakha Ansaranti. Shri Radha immediately Vishakha Ansaranti moves toward Vishakha and saying, Sakhi, Paritrahi, Paritrahi, this Lalita made us get into this ocean. Just save us from this, lift us from this ocean, from this dipping. So Sakhi Paritrahi, Paritrahi, Atmanam Eva. जब राधाएं मालिंदे बिखा मन्ना भरती in ज्योतिष शास्त्र Radha and Vishakha both are the name of same star. एक ही नक्षत्र के दो नाम हैं, ललिता एंड विशाखा. श्री राधा एंड विशाखा. राधा नक्षत्र विशाखा. The thing is one and it has two names. So in the same way, here the thing is one. Shri Radhika. So Radhika and Vishakha, they are not different to each other. They have two forms, two identities, but the thing is one. They are two forms, but the thing is one. So if Radhika is touched, then Vishakha gets very much enjoyful. And if Shri Krishna touches Shri Vishakha, then Shri Radhika gets very much joy. Spurshati yadi mukundo radhikam tat sakhinam bhavati bapushi kampaha shved romanch bashpa. Krishna is touching Shri Radhika, the tremblingness and श्वेत कंप रोमांच और सात्विक भाव and she Lalita says, I Gandharva ke dhurt molina lubdhakena anudatatam kasmat inam panchmukhin tyaktva ekam kurangikam sharanam gacchasi tat anka pala bhutva palaya isha. I Gandharva ke dhurt molina lubdhakeno. You are just like a she deer. And if a hunter is chasing you, then why are you being escaped from that place? You should enam panchmukhin tyaktva. So you the shelter of a brave persons. So, O Radhika, you are not taking the shelter of Shri Lalita. Lalita is just like a lioness. It's a lioness. So, Lalita is a shelter. So, rather than taking shelter of Shri Lalita, you are taking shelter of this Vishakha. So, Vishakha is a very teeny and powerless person. So, why are you taking shelter of this Vishakha? So, you take shelter of Shri Lalita, and in this way, Lalita and you both will take shelter of me. Shri Krishna is saying this way. So, I Gandharva Dhurt Molana Lubdakena. Shri Krishna is pretending himself as Dhurt Moli Lubdha, a hunter, a shikari. Lubdha means shikari, hunter. So, I am Dhurt Moli shikari.
Oh, who is speaking here? Krishna or Lalita?
ललिता बोल रही है
Lalita.
ललिता बोल रही है
Yes, Lalita. I Gandharva Lalita is saying. Lalita is saying that, yes, Lalita is saying. Oh, Gandharva Dhurt Molana means this Krishna. Yes, Lalita is saying to Shri Krishna, Dhurt Molana. Lalita is saying. So, Dhurt Molana Lubdha ke hunter, and you are just like a deer. And why you are taking shelter of this Kuralini Vishakha? You take shelter of me. I am the lioness, and I will protect from this. Adhikshapanti is seeing Shri Lalita with Adhikshapanti, with blaming him. So, not accepting his but that you are yourself being pushed or brushed by the touching of Shri Krishna. So, I will not come. You are untouchable. Shri Krishna has touched you. So, I will not come to you. So, I will not take shelter. I will take shelter of Shri Vishnu. So, Bhuvagina Adhikshapanti, son Narmasmita, smilingly, she said, Vishramba Ghatani, Chirat Upurudhi Shuddha, Vishrambitaspam Ihnaha, Swagrahat Anaishi, Lobhat Britam Yed Nidyam, Vedanoho Tadastu, Kim Dushen Tepsatis Tapse Nadevi. Vishramba Ghatani, O deceiver, Vishramba Ghatani, you have deceived us. Vishram means our faith, you have broken our faith. Oh, betrayer, betrayal, betraying, betrayer. Oh, betrayer. Vishram Ghatani. Oh, Vishram Ghatani. Oh, betrayer. Chirat Uparanthi Ruddha. For so many time, you are having faith in us, and you was trying to win our faith. Chirag Uparadhya. By serving us, you want to win our faith. Vishram Ghatini, O betrayer, Chirag Uparadhya Shuddha, you have served us for a long time. Shuddha. We were very Shuddha. Vishrambataha from Ihna Grahat Aneshi. And we placed our Vishrambha, our faith in you. And having faith in you, we became ready to come with you, accompany with you, and you make us carry at this place. You took us here. So Swagahat Ameshi, from our house, you carried us at this place, at this lonely place. We only came, now the blame is on Sri Lalita. Everybody on Sri Lalita. This is you who created the faith in us, and having faith in you, we came here in this lonely place. So Grahat Anishi, we came here from this with you, from this place, from our home. We reached here. Lobhat Bratam Yadniyam Vidnot Tadastu. Now I came to know that you have the lobe, you have the greed, and in greed you want to give up your breath. Though you have also taken the breath of carrying this pitcher to offer in yajna, but now you are not interested in that yajna. Actually, you have the interest, all interest to meet in Shri Krishna. And with that love, you are now ready to give up your breath. So if you are leaving your breath, giving up your breath, then you are free. You can do it. But why are you making us and you are persuading us that we also should leave our breath? We cannot leave. If you are interested in, you are, we know from the very beginning you are interested in Krishna. From the very beginning you are very much interested in Shri Krishna. So you, if you want to give your breath, give up your breath, then you, tadastu, you can do it. You are free. Tadastu. Kim dushyantyapi satihi trapsena devi. But kim dushyantyapi satihi. Why are you polluting? We sati. We are sati pativrata. Why you want to pollute us? Trapsena Devi, oh Lajja Devi, are you not ashamed seeing this case? So that means the Lajja Devi will herself feel shame seeing your activity, this activity. So Trapsena Devi, oh Devi, that means oh Lajja Devi, are you not ashamed? This Vishrambaghatni, this betrayer, Lalita, is betraying with us. She previously she served us, she won our faith, and having faith in Shri Lalita, we accompanied Lalita on this lonely place. And here, Shri Lalita is according to his previous scheme, previous program. She want to give up his book. But if you are interested and you are doing, so you do according to your wish. You are free. But why are you blaming us? Why are you making us polluted? If you are doing this, oh Lajja Devi, just you think that Are you not ashamed by Lajja is also Lajjit by this activity of this Lalta? And Lalta is saying, ha dik, ha dik. Sakhi Brinde, Bharahi, Katham Shuddha Bhavishyam. Oh, Shri Radhika is leaving me. Just you say how I can do repenting, purify myself and prashit. I can how I can do my prashit, repentance.
Yes.
Atonement. So how I can do the atonement? So katham shuddha bhavishyam. And she, Brinda says, lalte kirtam etya chinta charya. Don't bother for that. Nukunj Mahati Rati Ballhav Jagariya Brite Prarabdhe Ka Tav Aghasya Sambhavanapi. I have read, I know the remedy of this, atonement of this, that you should perform one birth. You have to perform one birth. You go Nukunja Mahati. First of all, if a person has commenced any sin, to get the atonement of that, he should first of all, he should take the dip in the teeth. So you go to Nikunja Mahati and they are having the dip in that Ananda teeth. Rate Ballhav Jagariya Brite, and they are taking the bath. You should Jagaran birth. You should remain awakened the whole night. So there you, with this Nikunja Nayak, you should take the Jagaran birth. You should do the Jagaran. So Jagariya Brite. If you will perform this atonement, then this prashit, then tavat aghasya ka sambhavana, then your whole agha will be removed. So you proceed with Shri Krishna to the Nikunj Mandir. So everybody is taking interest and taking maja. So Shubhanda is also doing joke here. And Shri Krishna is saying, Keli kutu halitaya kutaswa karmani mantrosmi. Oh, you are joking and now I am getting late. Why am I not doing? Why I am being delayed? Mantrosmi. Why I am being delayed? Being late. Yadadya shulkarth buddhi makhal sadhyam. I should try to recover the shulk. So first of all, now I should not be in your talking, and I should be concentrate on recovering the shulk. And Nandimukhi says, Lalte Pashe Prityasidati Madhyana. The sun has come over, the Madhyana is, moon is coming. Tat Katyatam Kiyan Shukla Yushmakam Sambata. Just leave it and let us go. Just ask how much, in which shulk, which number you will be agree. Now, the some things should be done. So, compromise, something should be done. So, let finally that in which minimum you are ready to leave us. This is so. This is the way. This is the rule of market, that the seller want to take the maximum price and the buyer, customer, want to give the minimum price, and where the mean is found, that is the point where the price is decided. So just ask that what is the minimum price on which you can leave this thing. So Nandimuki is saying, is using the market rule. So Lalte just ask that Kiyan Shuklaha Yushmakam Sambataha. How much on which shulk you are compromising here? And so you said that. Lalta says, Hant Damindra Yadi Asmakam Panch Padika Eva Atra Yukta. Yadyapi Asmakam Panch Padika Eva Atra Yukta. Tadapi Yushmat Mukham Apeksho Esha Mani Mudra. O Damindra, Yadyapi Asmakam Panch Padika. We are ready to give 5 pennies to you. 5 pi. Padika means pi. In Indian, pi. 5 pi or 5 penny. Panch Padika evo atra yukta. Tadapi Yushman Mukham Apeksha. Seeing your face, we are giving this Mani Mudra, this ring, we are, that is jeweled with the money, jewel, we are giving this ring to you. So Mani Mudra Upnita, we are giving it, gifting you. Panchpadika means Chatvarinshi Kapardika, by 40 Kodi is 1 pi. And according to 5, that means 200 Kodi, 200 Kodi. So we are giving you. And so though you have the actual tax is only 200.5, 200 Kodi. So 200 Kodi, that is the 5 pi, that is your tax. But even then, we are giving much greater tax. That means this ring we are giving you. Ratna Mudraka, Mani Mudraka. Iti Chitrangule Akrishya Mudrikam Prasat Upanyasyati. In this way, Sri Lalita is taking the ring from the finger of Sri Chitraji. And he offers it to Sri Krishna. Prasat Upanyasyati. He offers it to Sri Krishna. And Sri Krishna Sabhyajam Amarsham, showing a false anger. Sakhe Kshipram Kshipritam Adrimudhani Kshudrayam Mudrika. Just throw it. This Mudrika on the Adrimudhani, on the peak of Govardhan. And Swal immediately takes that ring from the palm of Sri Lalita and Prakshep Mudram Avniya. He pretends as he is throwing it, but not throwing, having in his hand. So Prakshep प्रक्षेप मुद्राम अभिनयो मुद्रिकाम कवे संगोपयति. He hides it, that mudra in his wrist, in his fist, in his fist. So kave sangopayati. And Lalita solution. And Lalita became angry. Bunde Toya Dulhavamba Man Mudraka Prakshipta. Bunde, you have lost that Dulhav, very rare Man Mudraka. That was very precious, and you lost it. So Nanimukhi says at that time that Yatha Tasya Navnidhinam Adhipate Kumerasya Mahachintamani Manishiteno Sadar Prasharate Haste Chidra Kapardeka Nikshepaha Tathaiva Yushmakam Vyavahara. Oh, Lalte, that is not proper. Whatever Shri Krishna is doing, he is doing correct. Now, Shri Vishakha, Shri Nandimukhi is taking the favor of Shri Krishna, not taking the favor of. So Nandimukhi is saying, being a neutral person, I will always speak truth. That Yatha Tasya Navnidhinam, you are giving only one ring to Shri Krishna in the text. That is not proper. It is just like the same instance that if Navnidhinam Adhipate Kuberasya, the Kuber, who is the master of non-nidhi, Navnidhi, 9 nidhi, and he was requiring, he was desiring, expecting the Chintamani, Mahachintamani. But some person is only giving him just, I will give you something, and as soon as the Kuber spreads his palm, his hand, then Shudra Kapardika, one Kani Kori, one-eyed Kori is anyone is placing, that is very much insulting. The Shri Kuber is expecting Chintamani, and in the place of Chintamani, the thing is being given, that is Kani Kori, Futi Kori. So how it is possible? So broken jaw. So Tadesh Yushmat Vyavahara. In the same way you are doing your Vyavahara is, your activity is like that. Samay Yushmat Vyavahara. And Lalita Swagatam, thinking into herself that Dvayo Utkantito ho Ashwasam Bhangya Kalshe. Now Shri Krishna and Shri Radhika both are very much eager to get meeting. So now I should do something that will make to both them, give some compensation. So Ashwasam Kinchit Karishe, I will give some Ashwasam to them, assurance to them. So Dvayo Utkathasya Ashwasam Bhangya Karishe. So I will give some to them. So Ashwasam, compassion, some compassion or assurance. Yes, I will assure them in some. Kinchit Karishe. And then Lalita says, Hala Radhe Yathartham Danam Vina Durlabam Asmakam Ita Prasthanam. She is saying confidentially to Shri Radhika, O Sakhi Radhike, we have now reached on this conclusion that yathartham danam vina, without any dan, dulhabam asmakam vitapasthanam, we will not be released from this place. He has detained us and he will not let us go from this place. Tattav kanthasthitam haram ek shunti karma kurma. So now let me gift your garland, whatever you are having, this heart necklace. So this necklace I am gifting it to Shri Krishna. Shulki. So that heart. So kanthasthitam haram, necklace. So I'm Shulki Kurmaha, making it a shulk, giving it as a shulk. Iti baladev haram uttaryo. Shri Radhika is just doing no. Even then, Shri Lalita is by power is taking off that necklace. Haram uttaryo. Sanar mismitam. And smilingly says, Utkanthite kasmat adhirasi esa nishishtartha mautkavali duti Krishnam alam kartum chalta. O Shri Radhika, why are you being so much adhir, perturbed, so much anxious? Why are you being so much anxious? Esha nishishtartha mautkavali. This mautkavali, this necklace, this garlands, this necklace. Yes. So this necklace, mautkavali duti. This is this necklace is just like a duti, a messenger, and it is nishishtartha. That means who will do everything. He will perform everything. So nishishtartha duti. Krishnam alam kartum chalta. This is this duti is proceeding towards Shri Krishna. So Shri Radhika is Birahini Naika, and the necklace is a duti, and that duti is not only a messenger, but it is nishishtartha duti. There are two types of duti. One duti is who only carries the message. The other duti is who carries the message as well as arrange the meeting. Both things. And removes all hindrances that comes. So that duty is very perfect, and that is called that duty is called nishishtartha. That means up to the end, she will make his efforts fulfilled. Hanuman, yeah. So nishishtartha duti Krishnam alankartum chalta. It is proceeding to Shri Krishna. Vinyasta bhara ya dvabhyam ek tarenva yuktyo bhyo ghate desha nishishtartha negadyate. He has given the drishtanta that by Shri Krishna or by Shri Radhika, by any, the duti is appointed, and that duti yuktebhyo, by who can prove by any trick, yukti, by any trick, ghatayati esha, who makes Shri Radha Krishna join meeting. That is called nishishtartha. Tad abhisare sajja bhav. Now you should be prepared. You should be prepared for abhisar to Shri Krishna. And Radhika is saying, I sambhog samrambhini alam aneno damb gambhira arambhino. Oh, sambhog samrambhini, you are very much keen and eager to having the meeting with Shri Krishna. You are sambhog samrambhini. You are very much eager. So, very much eager, very much keen for meeting. Alam anena Damba Gambhirma. So this Gambhirma, this profoundness is not required. Don't show this false profoundness. Atra Vivad Maha Makhe Adakshana. I know that in quarreling in the dialogue, while you are having the debate with Shri Krishna, at that time, you are very much clever. Adakshana. You are always crooked and having all tricks. Adakshana. You are very clever. But from Dakshana Nirmita, in meeting with Shri Krishna, you are always pro to Shri Krishna. So while you are having the debate, then you are very much full of crookedness. But while you are meeting with Shri Krishna, you are always pro to Shri Krishna, very favorite to Shri Krishna. So Dakshana Nirmata Prane Sakhi Bhi. So now we have also make you as the Dakshana for Shri Krishna. So Dakshana has two. Dakshana means simple, pro, and Dakshana means the Dakshana as after Dakshana, something Dakshana is given in the same way. The gift is also given to Shri Krishna. So Dakshana Nirmata Prane Sakhi Bhi. Shri Lalita Krishnam Aveksh Ghatanath Esha Anargha Mautaka Vali Maya Upanidhi Karta. O Ghatanath, this is very precious. Anargha. It is priceless. Mautakavali. This Mautakavali is priceless. Very dear, very valuable. Maya Upanidhi Karta. I am offering it to you. You take it. Atah Pradoshe Swarnopnain Punaspreta Mochaitabhya. I am giving you as a security this. This is not I am giving you, this is anargha. So I am placing it as the security deposit, security deposit. And Atah Pradoshe, in the evening, Swarn Upnayan, we will carry the sword and Punaspam Mochaitabhya. We will release this precious, very precious this necklace from you. So it is only a security jamana.
And then later they will bring the full amount.
Yes. Yes. And then, so this is only a token and it is a security. It is not the thing that is being given to you. And actually, Shri Lalita is saying that Suvarnopanayan, Suvarnopanayan and Suvarnapanayan. So Suvarna means the beautiful Shri Radhika. We will give you beautiful Radhika. So Suvarna and Suvarna. So Suvarnapanayan, that means we will give you Shri Radhika. This is the relation between that. And Shri Iti Hare Swakantham, Shri Krishna takes it. Haram, Sahasham Haram Adar. Very gladly takes the har and says that Soyam Shankha Churasya Churamani Evo. Oh, this is that as previously the Churamani, the crown of Shri Radhika. The crown of Shri of that Shankachur, Shri Krishna has taken by killing Shankachur. Shri Krishna has taken that crown, that money of Shankichur, Naiki Katasti, and Shri Krishna, Naiki Kurtosti, and Shri Krishna gave it to Shri Baldev. Ya Samakampam Aryana Palam Rupana, and Shri Krishna gave it to Shri Baldev, and Palam Rupana Shri Balaram Radhikare Prasadi Kirtaha. He gave it, gifted it to Shri Radhika, and Shri Radhika has Naiki Kirta, like has beard, bore it. Shri Radhika bore it. So Naiki Kirta asti. Tad anen mam adhuna pratyasha bijankoro avasthato vistrata. So in this way, my pratyasha is now being in the bij ankur is being changed, is now going to be pratyasha. Bij, bindu, pataka, prakriti, kali. These are artha prakriti. And pran, pratna, pratyasha, nigama. These are karyavastha. 5. Pran, pratna, pratyasha, niyatapti, and phalagam. These are the karya prakriti. And joining karya prakriti and artha prakriti, 5 sandhis are being done. Mukh, pratmukh, garbh, vimarsh, and nirvaha. So this 5 sandhi becomes. So here Shri Krishna is just using those terminology. That bij has become now pratyasha, praptyasha. So by that seed, I have this asha that I will get the result, get my motive. So tad aneno, by this garland, this necklace, mam adhana, my bij, that means the motive that becomes pratyasha. I will fulfill those that motive, those that desire. It is avasthita. Now I am very much hopeful, and it is decided that I shall get this pratyasha. Pratyasha vistilta. Iti harena swakantham prasadhaiti. In this way, Shri Krishna ornaments, make ornamented his neck. And Shri Radhika, seeing it, says to Shri Lalita confidentially, Lalte, Pashi Pashi Bhagdeyam Tapasvinya Moktika Valya. How fortunate this Moktika Vali is that Shri Krishna is bearing this. When I will be take place of this Moktika Vali.
Well, I feel so fortunate.
Very, very fortunate. This Moktikali. So this is the a gesture, lakshan, a anubhav of Madhanaksh Mahabhav, that ayogya ka adar or yogya ka niradhar. The insulting of a competent person and the respect of an incompetent person. Incompetency. In the comparison of Shri Radhika, the necklace is quite incompetent, but she is praising the necklace and insulting herself. So Yogya, the Niradhar of Yogya, and other of the other. So he is saying. So that is the here. So Shri Radhika says that, oh, Pashya Bhagadeyam Tapasvinya. Tapasvinya means this very tapaswini, very pretty. Maukta Kavalya. See the bhagde of this. Then she says, Tav nishebhya punaradhe stan shambhum maukt kavali shuddha hare vihrat hriday tab kathniyaha katham mahima. And Srila is answering that, Hey Radhike, tav nishebhya puna Radhe stan shambhum, your Shriyang, your Rasad Kunj, your Shriyang is just like the Shiv. Two Shiv are in your body, resting. And Stan Shambhum, and the services of Shambhu is considered to the removal, as a removal of all sins and making a person very much purified. So, tab nishebhya puna, as you are having two Shiv on your body, and this heart, this garland, necklace is continuously serving those two Shivs on your body. So, by the services of Shri Bhagavan Shiv, this necklace became very, very much auspicious. So, tav nishebhya puna means by the punya of your Shiv. Nishebhya puna, by the auspicious activities of punya, of that service of Stan Shambhu, those Shiv, that is on your Shriyang, Maukta Kavali Shuddha. This Maukta Kavali became very much Shuddha. Hare Behrati Kanthe Hriday, and just see the result that this Maukta Kavali, this necklace is now is beautifying the neck of Sri Krishna. Hare Behrati Hriday. It is placing on the heart of Sri Krishna. Then Tab Kathaniya Katham Mahima. Then what saying of your glory? Your glory is matchless, because Shiv does not have such glories. The glory of Shiv comes as Shiv is resting in your body. So that is not the original glory of Shiv. And by touching and serving those Shivling, this necklace became so great. So all thing is not direct, all are indirect. The Shiv got the glory due to your body, and due to that indirect touch of that glory, that talent became so much glorified. Then what saying of direct you? So while the indirect and indirect thing is so great, then what of saying of you yourself? So very fine. So Tav Nishebhya, as you have accepted Stan Shambhu, these two Shiv, and Shiv becomes very much auspicious, and that Mauktaka is serving those Shiv, then that Mauktaka becomes much more very much auspicious and pious. Then it the result is this, that nobody is greater than Shri Krishna, but Shri Krishna is accepting this Moktikavali on his chest. Then what saying of your own mind? Shri Radhika is saying, so while the glorification of Shri Radhika was installed by, is imposed by Shri Lalita, then Shri Radhika got a little hesitation. And by Lajja, Shri Radhika is saying, Kutile alam pralapeno. Oh Kutil, you are very crooked, oh shrewd. Alam pralapeno. Just be mute. Alam pralapeno. Prekshatam itope prachuram. Just see that in the comparison of this necklace, the Banmala is much more greater than this necklace. Itopi prachuram bhangureya bhramar kalankitaya Banmalaya. Just see the Banmala that Sri Krishna is bearing. There, the bees are always roaming on it. So Bhramar Kalankitaya, it is Kalankit, it is always being come. They are Kalank, making it full of blame. Kalank.
Blame.
Blame.
Blemish.
Blemish. Yes, blemish. Blame or blemish. So it's a blemish. So this Banmala is blemish by the bees. See, Saubhagya Leelaitam. See the glory of this Banmala. And in this way, Shri Radhika is glorifying the Banmala. That is related to Shri Krishna. As the necklace is related to Shri Radhika. So Radhika is not accepting the glories of his necklace. He is glorifying the Banmala of Shri Krishna. So Yogya ka another ayogya ki prarthana. This is the same thing. Mahabharata. So Vishuddha Visardham Vijay Harin Netra Anisham Tomadva Vidvesham Kimit Banmale Rachayasi. And Shri Radhika is addressing that Banmala. Oh Banmala, why are you so much full of enmity with we gopis? We are Vishuddhavi. We are very simple. Vijay Harin Netravi. We are the resident of this bridge, and we are having the Harin Netravi, the eyes like the deer, she deer, Harin Netravi, Anisham. Why? So, as a Harin is a very simple and very pure creature, in the same way, we are also very pure and simple creatures. Tomadha vidvesham kimiti. Why are you doing this vidvesh, this enmity to us? Banmale rachayasi. Why are you so much angry and so much full of enmity with we gopis? Trini kurvan asman. That you are always Trini kurvan asman, insulting we persons, we gopis. Papo agarupo rupo ashikham midam. From the top of top of Shri Krishna. Agarupu means Krishna. From his top ashikham, from his head to his toe. Parishwajya apadam. From head to toe, you are embracing Shri Krishna. Mahati hriday ya birhati. And now you are playing on his broad chest. So, oh Banmala, this fortune we are not getting ever. You are very much great. And in this way, Shri Radharani is glorifying Shri that Banmala and want to be take birth as a flower, as a jal padarth, while she is a chetan and not jal padarth. He is glorifying the beasts. Those are taking the odor and the sniffing the odor of the body of Shri Krishna, the beast. So Shri Radhika want to be take birth in the yoni of a bee. Kid patang yoni jan. She's one. So this is the greatness of Madanaki Mahabhav. They are being so great. Shri Radhika is praying and desiring the birth among beasts. And Madhumangal says that Kalyani Lalte Mahaghat Palendra Yushmabhi Abhinanditaha. Shri Mahaghat Palendra, my friend Shri Krishna, Yushmabhi Abhinanditaha. It is very well that you are respecting Shri Krishna. Tadesh Bubukshitaha Ekya Hayangavin Garvaya Gurtar Garya Kayasthopi Kayasthatriyatam. So you have now satisfied Shri Krishna, but Shri Krishna is still half satisfied. Because I am his friend and my prana is in this gagri. So please give this one gagri to me of this makhan so that I can eat it and my prana in this gagri, butter. So if that butter, that ghee will be in me, then my prana will be kayastha in this body. They will rest in this body. So, hey Kalyani, so hey Lalte, Mahaghatin Palna Yushmavi Anandita. You have pleased Shri Krishna, but Tadesh Bhukshataha. But this Brahman is very much full of hunger. He is very much hungry. So, Ekya Hayan Gavin Garvaya Gurutar Gagarya. The pitcher that is the biggest among these five. So, but biggest pitcher, Hayangavin Garvaya, where the Hayangavin, the Makhan is within it. So, give me one pitcher. So, this Kayastha, that means this accountant. Kayastha means accountant. Kayastha Kriyatam. This is my pran. Pancha pran is in this pitcher. So this Kayastha Kriyatam. You give it to me so that my pran rests in my body. Otherwise, my pran is in this pitcher. Kriyatam. Vishakha is saying, Hum ho loluk. Makhalu evam bhana. Don't say like that. Oh Lobhi, don't say like that. Sapta tanto kil hayangavinam idam. This hayangavin is for sapta tantu means yag. This is for yag. Yag saptanto it. This is for yag. Hayangavinam idam. Madhumanga says, oh, you are taking this makhan, this butter for sapta tantu means yajna. Yajna has 7 portions, 7 components. One is Agni, Ved, then Hota, then Mantra, then Hota, Abdharyu, Udgatri and Brahma. These four are persons. And the Agni and Ved and the Apur, these seven things are there. Hota, Adharyu, Udgatri, Brahma, these four persons who perform the yajna for Brahman, that is called Chaturhotra. And one is Agni, the other is Ved, and the other is the karma that creates the Apur. That means it is done for this purpose. So Apur means the purpose.
And Ved means Ved.
Ved means yajna, Shruti, Ved, mantra, Ved. Rizma of Ved. Ved ki richa. Rims of hymns, hymns of Ved. So that.
So the yajna is called the Sapta
Tantu. That means 7 threads are there. Sapta Tantu. But Madhumangal is now saying that yajna have only 7 tantu. But I am bearing Yajnopavit, and that Yajnopavit has 9 tantu. So I am better than yajna. So you offer this this butter to me rather than giving it to yajna. So yajna have 7 tantu. And I am 9 tantu, 9 tantu, because it has 9 threads. So, Maharaja says that Vishakhe Dhanya Khalu Yajnik Brahmana. Aha, those Yajnik Brahmana are very much dhanya. Yabhi Atma Grastasyapi Tat Angra Satram Upeksho. Who those Brahman has held their wives. The wives of Brahman denying the yajna that was of their own house. They reached to Shri Krishna and offered the food to Shri Krishna. But yes, Yajnapatni. The Yajnapatni who has offered the Anna to Shri Krishna, though the yajna was of their own. But even then, they have discarded, they have neglected their own yajna. While this yajna is not your own. This yajna is of Bhagavati Rishi. This is not of your home yajna. This is not related to your home. A other person is doing and other person is motivating and arranging this yajna. You are only giving their this butter. So that is not your own yajna. But just to see those Yajnapatnis who has neglected their own yajna. So Angras Satram Upeksha, their own Angras, that is the name of that yajna. So they neglecting it. Tasya Sushtu Mishthanne, with so many Mishthan, Sarve Ballava Bhujita, they give the feast to all Sakhagan. While here I am only one person is asking. So they have feed all Brahman, all Ballabh, all Gop. But here I am only, they were Gop, but I am Brahman. So this is also a difference. The feeding to a Brahman is much more greater than to feeding them to Gop. So they were Gop Jati. I am Brahman. There are so many persons, but I am the only one. And the feast was given there of Mishthan. But here I am only asking this butter. Even then, you are so wiser that you are not giving this little thing to me. So don't be so miser. So Yushmavi Punah Paragrasya. This yajna is of the other person. Saptatanto yogya. That yajna was Saptatanto. And I am wearing Navatantu, 9 tantu. So Navnitai, Navatantu api. Only Navnit I am asking, only this butter. Even Navatantu kopi, Eshopi na bhojyate. You are not feeding us. So Madhumangal is not only a joker. The Vidushak and joker both are different. In Roman drama, the Vidushak always does the funny things. And by making funny things, he creates, but he is not so wise as Vidushak is wise. And the all vachan of Vidushak, dialogues of Vidushak, is always full of very, very wisefulness, wit. So that is the main difference. And it creates the plot going onward. And it is joined to always pointing the result. So that is the a great thing. So he is not fool. He is not a wise fool, but he is actually very much intelligent. But he creates, he presents the thing in a funny way. Only the way is only funny, but his activities are full of very wiseness and full of wit. So that's wisdom. So he is not the wise fool. He is actual, very much intelligent. Shri Krishna, Lalte, Yadesh Mahagatteshwar, Momopaharaय Haro Nishishtaha, Tad Ativ Samyak Anushtatam. O Lalte, as you have offered this heart to me, this is very fine. Sampratam Udyan Chakravartino Abhishta Shulkena Saparyam Paryaluchitam. Now the Udyan Chakravarti is also expecting, so you give some shulk to them and Saparyam Paryaluchitam. How you will now serve Shri Udyan Chakravarti. This is a present, this is a gift for me. That is not. So still the tax is standing in this way. And then Shri Krishna will pursue that I will take only Shri Radhika. And in this way we will going on and we will try to finish this on time. Bolo Vrindavana Bihari Lal ki jai. Are भैया भैया बड़ी कृपा। अरे नहीं भैया मैं बात मैं जाओ मन सब बहुत व्यस्त है। नहीं वो समय बिल्कुल कोई दोनों समय को चला। भैया बड़ी कृपा जय।